review / have a look around this 2011 Dodge Power Wagon. For those of you who know about Dodge Power Wagons, this will be an easy review. For those who do not, I'll tell you what is cool about this truck. This is a Dodge 3/4 ton truck, but it has all these awesome off-road things that make it a Power Wagon, as it says in awesome red lettering, Power Wagon. This truck has different axles than the normal Super Duty because it has locking differentials on it. The rear is a limited slip and you can fully lock it, but the front you can fully lock it too, which is a really nice thing to have off-road. The other thing that makes this truck really awesome, it has a sway bar. So why do you need that? Sway bar keeps the truck from going swaying in the corners, right? It's pretty important to have on the street. But if you don't have one, they flip around a lot, as you may have seen with crazy off-road trucks. This thing has a motor inside, just like the Jeeps, and it actually physically unscrews the sway bar. And when the sway bar is disconnected, this thing can articulate. So these wheels can come way up in here. So when you're going over big rocks or in uneven terrain, this thing can go way up. It's a pretty awesome off-road feature. It is totally crazy they put it on this giant truck. It also has an 11,000 pound Warn winch, top of the line. Pull you out of just about anything. I think there's 100 feet of cable on that thing. Pretty nice to have. You also get all these awesome graphics, and this particular truck has some aftermarket wheels that have these Dick CPAC Fun Country tires. Apparently they wear pretty well. These ones have quite a bit of tread depth left on them. I think like 70%. Nice to have. I think they're really cool. They match the truck really nicely. These things come in crew cab, which is a whole ton of space in the back. You can flip up the rear seats. There's storage underneath there, subwoofers underneath there for the totally awesome stereo. I don't know how many speakers it has. I think it's over 10. But because this is such a large volume of area, they can design the sound system without as many limitations as in a car. And this thing sounds amazing. You would not expect it for such a giant truck to sound amazing. But it's like one of my favorite things about this truck. This thing has side exhaust. It sounds really nice. It's not too loud. Factory bed liner. My F-150 doesn't have a bed liner. It scratches everything. You'd think that these things always came with it. Power sliding rear window, which is nice. This truck has a power sunroof too, which is also really nice. It has this awesome bumper on the front for livestock. Actually, it's a problem in northern Alberta here. It's end up hitting deer and cows. Okay, not cows. Moose can happen. Tow mirrors. They flip up. Oh, I forget. They flip up. Apparently it's super cool if you drive around with those all the time like that. Show what a man you are. This truck is actually pretty manly. Let's have a look inside. Power seats. It's cloth, but they're really comfortable cloth, as you'd expect in such an expensive truck. Power everything. Integrated trailer brake controller. So I think it was 2010 they redesigned all the Dodge Rams, and it comes with a really nice interior. It's really quality, as you expect, again, for such a nice truck. Has really nice instrumentation. Let's have a look. Oh, sweet sounds. Got your display. Lots of info. The gauges look really nice at night. And then the Uconnect system, which has Bluetooth, hands-free, phone. This thing has prepaid satellite radio on it. It's really good. And like I said, the stereo on this thing is superb. Really nice highs, mids, bass. Love it. There's your sway bar disconnect mode, your rear locker, your front and rear locker, which has to be done in 4-wheel low. All of this works on this truck. All tested. Built-in inverter. What? I can run my hairdryer. I don't think you can run a hairdryer. But you can run your laptop and stuff in this massive cargo container in the middle. / unhappy person third seat. Power sunroof. Whee! Who doesn't love sunroof? so many good noises. Let's have a look under the hood. So these Power Wagons came with Hemi, rated at 390 horsepower. It's a pretty big truck. It's got a 5-speed automatic. It's actually a 6-speed automatic. It's got 6 actual speeds, but it acts like a 5-speed. So apparently, like, you have first gear, and then, like, when you're accelerating, it goes first, second, third. But then if you have to kick down to second, it has a different gear ratio for kicking down. It actually works really well. This motor has a ton of power. I've driven some other trucks with big motors too. This thing has tons, and the Heavy revs so freely. My F-150 is like a real truck motor, likes low RPMs and stuff. This thing's like, wah! It loves to rev. It's amazing they put this motor in a truck. This thing has air raid intake, throttle body spacer, nice new battery, the aftermarket exhaust. Everything's in really good shape in this truck. Man, it pulls well. Oh, so high. Chunk. What's it like to drive? Well, the ride quality is not as good as a half-ton, but you have the crazy capacity of a truck. This thing, I've had 2,000 pounds of payload in here. You can barely feel it. That's what heavy-duty trucks do. It's amazing. This truck has extra leaf pack springs in the rear, so it can do more payload. Also, towing is really nice. This truck has a few flaws. Let's go over them real quick here. There's a dent in the door here. You can see there's scratches down here. A small dent up here. It's pretty small. There's scratches all down the bed. Scratches in the top here. More scratches. A little bit of a dent here. There's a bit of a dent in the chrome. Scratches on the tailgate. You can see. This is new. It's missing a backup sensor currently. More scratches down here. A few like little tiny dents. But in pretty good shape. There's a bit of a scratch down there as well. Audi, getting her done. Mostly, it's in pretty good shape. Interior's pretty clean. Lots of room. Lots of niceness. I really like this truck. It's a super nice truck, and it has all those crazy off-road features on it. If you're like, you have to go down difficult roads, you have to go somewhere difficult like northern Alberta, or you just want the super awesomest, serious off-road truck. I have nothing against the Raptor. The thing is awesome, but different duty. This thing is for doing super difficult lower speed. That Raptor is for high speed. Actually, it does a lot of stuff, but you can't get in a 3/4 ton. This you can get the extreme 3/4 ton, awesome towing, crazy payload, looks super awesome, and you get all this off-roadness. And this thing looks awesome. It's really nice, especially if you have to do work. It's really awesome that Dodge even makes this thing. It's the only one I think in the world that you can really buy something like this, and it's really nice inside. Anyways, this truck is for sale. There's nothing wrong with it. Works great. I just don't have any need for it, which is a bloody shame because I wish I did because it's so awesome. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video review. Talk to you soon. Let's take this baby for a little drive. Oh, sweet noises. Hey, there's a fellow Dodgeman. Well, he's only got half the tons. Actually, those trucks are super nice. Playground zone. Hemi doesn't do playground zones. It's like only drive through that park. Oh yes, many good noises you make. Oh yeah. It's unfortunate you can't convey how awesome the stereo sounds in this thing without actually hearing it, but it's really good. Oh, Dodge, I love you. I wish I could keep you. Goodbye.